Yo, what's going on, guys? What's up, chat? You guys there? Okay. So in today's video, I'm actually just gonna be kind of going over like the future of Halo and how 343 literally destroyed Halo. They just completely stomped on it. So I'm gonna be going over some material here, and we're gonna get some input from the chat as well, and I'm gonna be answering those questions. Let's see what's going on here. So 343 certain affinity. If you guys, I'll touch you up on certain affinity. Certain affinity is a very important company. They were a part of the history of Halo 2 and other titles that most people don't really talk about, right? They don't talk about certain affinity because 343 took all the credit, Bungie takes all the credit. So let's start off here. X343 devs say there are 20 to 30 pitch Halo games we'll never see, right? And my point here is that 343, you see it's X343 dev. They're not current because they're dog shit. So these guys are gone. The 343 devs, I mean, they were known. I mean, bro, they're just not that good, right? They just weren't that good at their job. A former 343 developer has revealed the mountains of Halo pitches failed to be approved, and who knows who knows what was wrong with these people, why they don't. But look at the state of Halo right now. It's horrible. It's horrible, right? Terrible. So let's go. Certain Affinity, they were a part of Halo in its early days. I'm gonna try to do my best to describe what they've done. The Halo franchise, right? Let's click here. You see, they were a part of Halo Infinite. Boo! They were a part of that Master Chief Collection, which was a good game. Halo 4, pretty good. I'd say Halo 4 was better. I don't know. Halo 4 was. But they also worked on Halo 2, Halo Waypoint, the Combat Evolved. So they had a really good understanding of what Halo is, right? Right, chat? So, chat's asking me like why is Halo so bad now? Why is it so boring? Why doesn't anybody play it? Well, I'll tell you simply why. It's because of the developers. I'm not going to pinpoint like one exact reason why that is what it is, but it is like the article says here. It's fair to say that Xbox knows how to make a good Halo game, having used its tried and tested formula to win over millions of players for well over 2 decades. However, occasionally we get a Halo game that breaks free of its mold to bring us something truly different. Halo 3, right? Beloved Halo Wars. I didn't play a lot of Halo Wars. I was a Halo 3 fanatic though. ODST are all franchise outliers. Disgusting. Halo 3 was I don't need to say it. I know you guys know. I know you guys get it. I know you guys get it. It was a disgusting, fantastic game. As a senior designer at 343 from 2011 to 2023, working on Halo 4, Halo 5, and Halo Infinite, Schmidt explains that these pitches to Xbox would have totally worked in the Halo universe and would have given a fresh perspective on one of the best FPS game series. Let me get to my point. I know I'm talking. My point will come together very soon. It'll come together very soon. So I'm ranting because I'm very passionate about Halo. So these concepts covered both single player and multiplayer experiences, some galaxy spanning, some more intimate, right? So what Rory Norris, the publisher of the article, he's trying to tell us that there was a lack of good leadership at 343, a lack of good leadership, and there was a lot of perspectives, pitches, different pitches about different games that probably would have been very successful because those it was bad leadership. I'm gonna get to my point here, chat. I'm sorry, chat. I know I got questions here. I'm sorry, but my point is that this Halo is the undebated one of the best SPF games to ever be created. It is one of the best SPF FPS games to ever be created. right? So Halo ODST. In fact, there were even multiple Halo ODST themed ideas to further expand on the black sheep of the franchise. One, which we believe Halo and Xbox need to return to. So he's kind of being a little bit nonchalant here. You know, the writer of this article, he's being a little bit nonchalant. He's trying to get his point across without sounding like a dick. He's not trying to just tear him apart because he could. However, these ideas unfortunately never left the concept stage, expanding on game pitches more widely. Schmidt explains there are thousands of reasons they don't get made. It's rarely corpo greed or some other mysterious. It's a lot about timing. So he's trying to say it's about timing, right? Certain games were popular, right? So we had Fortnite that was taken over when Infinite, and then you had COVID. So there were certain factors. I get that. The state of the franchise and the ever-changing landscape meant many of these promising ideas likely wouldn't have caught on in the long term, at least in Microsoft's eyes, right? Boom. So this is why I love this article. This article really does a great job at explaining the flaws, chat. It does a great job. He's not, because he worked for these guys. So he doesn't want to just put them on blast, but he's putting them on blast, right? Because it is probably corpo greed. It's dumb people at Microsoft that think they know what they're doing and how to do it, but in reality, they really failed. Okay, I'm gonna get to my point. They really failed the Halo fan base. So it's such a shame to see such promising pitches fail to come to fruition. There was a lot of potential for Halo Infinite in 24, despite 343 moving on to work on new projects. So the point of this video, this YouTube video I'm making, and I'm also streaming it, is 343 seems to be a bunch of narcissistic D-bags. And I'm going to get to my point. So Halo, certain affinity is nobody, they don't want to, 343 doesn't want to give certain affinity credit. They want the credit for Halo. They think certain affinity is, certain affinity, Halo has been a pillar of the FPS genre since the franchise launched in 2001. The influential series has released some of the best-selling titles of the last three console generations. Certain Affinity has deep roots to the Halo franchise before its founding. So Certain Affinity they were there before Halo. And I tried to find this article because there was an article released in November or December, and it was detailing how they're going to bring back Certain Affinity to create the new Halo, like bring in some fresh blood who actually has love for the game, like pure love. Because obviously 343 doesn't really care about the game too much, right? And in my head, they're looking at Fortnite, right? These guys, they're looking at Fortnite. They're looking at these other games. They're trying to copy instead of staying original. I know I'm ranting. It's a little bit of a rant. I get it. But I love this article on the loadout here. So it's a shame to see such promising pitches, right? So the people that pitched these ideas to 343, obviously 343 has an ego. They have a massive ego. I mean, there's no doubt they have a massive ego because they denied all these pitches. So you got to read between the lines on this article here. This is an ex-343 dev, right? So he came out 3 months ago, right? He obviously loves the game. He's obviously around 20 to 30. He probably grew up with it. He probably knows what made it great. Right, chat? I'm sorry. Let me read the chat. Okay. So, will there be a new Halo? They're talking about it. They're working, as you see, Certain Affinity is working on 3 big projects, including a new Halo title, November 25th, 2023. So, this could get interesting. And there was an article, like I said, chat, there was an article that was released in December that I can't find. I think it got deleted, but they were saying how Certain Affinity is going to take over. They're going to lead the way. And 343 is going to take a back seat because they suck. And they suck, and they do suck. You failed, bro. You failed at your job, right? You failed. right? So you failed. Accept defeat. Let somebody else take over 343. You failed. You destroyed the title. It's not good. There's no heart in the game. There's no heart. It's just not, it doesn't have that spirit it used to have, right? So let me stop ranting so much and get to the point. I'm really passionate about this. Certain Affinity is currently working on 3 major projects, including a brand new Halo title in collaboration with 343. So that's very good. That's very good to see that Certain Affinity is going to be leading the way through this. When I heard that, I knew that was good news, right? It's great news, right? They worked on Halo 2. They worked on Halo Waypoint, Combat Evolved, all these other fantastic titles that we love, right? So they know what it is, right? So I wish I could find the article for you guys. But speaking during an interview, Max Huberman, founder and CEO of Certain Affinity, revealed that the studio has 3 major projects in development, the biggest of which involved its continued partnership with 343, likely referring to the rumored new Halo title. He said they could not go into detail, right? So I've looked on the internet everywhere for this. They're hiding it. They're hiding this information. They don't want people knowing like what's going on with this. They just don't want people knowing, really. So Hoberman shared that Certain Affinity's second project is a totally unannounced co-development on something very big and very exciting. Guys, mark my words, mark this YouTube video. Make sure you like and subscribe. I know it's a stream, but I'm trying to make a video out of it, and I'm passionate about this subject, man. I grew up with it. I'm so passionate about this subject because I love Halo, baby. I love Halo. I love it. Something very big and exciting, right? Certain Affinity should lead the way. Let Certain Affinity lead the way. Let them lead. The Certain Affinity CEO further mentioned that the studio also has a third and very small fourth project. The latter is an original game that is being self-funded by the studio. Okay, whatever. That's something else they're doing. But let's talk about Halo. We want Halo. Regarding the project that is being developed in collaboration with 343, Bitcast host Ains had mentioned earlier that development on a new Halo campaign is currently underway. Whoa! Whoa! Who's talking about that on Twitter, chat? Nobody's talking about that on Twitter. Nobody's talking about the new Halo. Okay, so they're obviously hiding something here. There's something being hidden. While he didn't have anything specific to share, he said that this is part of the restructure that is building the next generation of Halo on Unreal Engine. So I guess they're jumping on the Unreal Engine from Epic. I don't know. I have to double check that. I gotta double check that. But based on his estimate, the earliest one would expect to see next Halo single player campaign outside of Firefight and other things the studio is currently doing in Infinite is a couple years from now. It's implying that the game is far from release. But the point of this video, chat, okay, let me answer some questions. Okay. Why did Halo chat. Why did Halo Infinite fail? Halo Infinite failed because they didn't market the game correctly. COVID was rampant, and 343 does not have the leadership. Are they gamers? You want gamers working on games. You want somebody that grew up with Halo working on Halo. Most likely 343 hired a bunch of college woke grads that don't know anything about Halo, but they want a job. They want that salary, bro. Give me that salary, boy. You know what I'm saying? Halo has been a pillar of the FPS genre. I know. I'm skipping questions here. I'm skipping questions in the chat. But I'm passionate. I'm passionate about Halo, bro. Halo brought people together. Like, I don't mean to sound corny, but there's a reason why we don't see games like that. It's not because it can't happen. It's because of the leadership in these companies. The leadership is awful. Awful. It's just people that don't like gaming. Bro, did you stay up playing Halo 3 from 10 p.m. to fucking 7 a.m.? Did you do that? No, you probably didn't. Those are the guys you want working on your games. Those are the guys Did you get a 50 in every playlist in Halo? Were you a 50 general, 5-star general, every ranked playlist? No, you probably weren't. You're probably just some college grad that just wants a job, and you butchered Halo. You butchered it. The yeah, okay. Let me you butchered it. There's no sugarcoating. You failed 343. You failed. And the article, I wish I could find the article because there was an article that admitted that 343 failed. It admitted it. It basically said, okay, we're letting certain affinity take over this franchise. Basically, we're gonna oversight it. And I can't find the article though. It's totally wiped off the internet. So it's I'm excited. It's gonna be a couple years before we see a new Halo. It should have been quicker. Halo Infinite was mid. Halo Infinite was a certified mid. Certified mid. Certified mid, right? Total certified mid game. So, boys, chat, let me check on a few questions here, chat. Do you still play Halo? I mean, I don't play Halo a lot now because there's not really a viewer base for it. But I love Halo. I grew up with Halo. I was a 50 in every playlist. Team Slayer, Team Sniper, Team Doubles, MLG, Big Team Battle, everything. 50, 50, 50, 50. I love the game, right? So when I see people butcher it, I get pissed. I'm pissed. I'm heated. I'm freaking heated, dude. I'm freaking heated, dude. But I'm really excited to see where this is going to go in the future. I may make a follow-up video on this. I will. But what I kind of wanted to let me point out the 3 points. The 3 points I'm trying to make here. 343 butchered Halo. They butchered it. They didn't have heart for the game. They didn't care about the game. They wanted to make money. But you understand, making money, that involves having heart, right? You have to have heart for the game. Especially with something like Halo and Master Chief. Bro, what I love is that they admitted defeat. They admitted defeat. They failed. They failed. You failed, 343. You failed, buddy. Yeah, you did, buddy. You freaking failed, buddy. So Max Hoberman, I'm hoping, bro. I believe in you guys. Certain affinity. You were a part of Halo 2. You know what it was. You know what it was back then. You know what it was. It was beautiful. It was fantastic. It was a fantastic gaming experience. Split screen, whatever. Amazing. We can do it again. We can bring it back, boys. Chat. I can't catch up on the questions here. Am I playing Halo tonight? I might play a little Infinite. We'll see. I might play a little Infinite. I don't know what's good. I just kind of wanted to rant, make a video real quick, and just lay it out. Lay it out for these son of a bitches. Lay it out for them. Tell them how much they screwed up. All right, guys. I appreciate all the love. I know it was. I'm probably going to make a follow-up on this video. I'm very passionate about Halo. Very passionate. Very passionate. So when I start to make these videos, I'm not going to be subtle. Halo was a part of my life growing up. It was a big part of my life, and it was butchered. But I love you guys. Make sure you like and subscribe. Hey, spit facts. Spit fact. You got to spit facts more. You got to spit the facts, baby. All right, appreciate you guys. Love you guys. Peace.